What's up, guys? I'm back on my bullshit again. I'm just gonna double check to make sure that we're getting audio input, and we sure are. I am running 800% weapon find, and I'll pull up my inventory here in just a moment. It's definitely causing me some issues with my damage, but that's okay. We don't mind two-shotting things. We're used to that from our Dawn Enforcer. Normally we have a little more attack speed, but that's okay. Alright. It looks like weapon find is coming out pretty hot. Just the way we like it, but we have a prophecy. We're going to mimic the prophecy. We have our silver rabbit. Gold rabbit works here too. Regular rabbit foot if you're a plebeian. Occultic eye, if you can't make the damage work, you could mimic this instead, or you could mimic the fortune as well. Like, I can move that over there. Probably should with my damage issues, so I get 60% damage back. Challenger, Pioneer, because we always like miscellaneous and blueprint chance. Sugar Rush, you could put an Air Exile in there. Orange Jack Implant, Elf Implant, Dom Scavenger, Quartermaster, once again, you could go ahead and put an Air Exile in that slot. Prosperity, Air Exile, of course. Versatility, you can put Jack of All, you can put Air Exile in there. Same with Prosperity, you could put Looter in there. I would not trade this for an Air Exile. Bloodlust, this could be another Air Exile. I like search speed. And I think most top looters like search speed. Scavenger Hunt Implant, once again, search speed. Some people give it shit about the armor find, but it's got ammo and loot and cash and damage. Fantastic overall implant. Certain implant because, you know, search speed. Jingle Bell, if you don't have access to, like, Occultic Eye, Fortune, or Prophecy, you could also mimic that. Hit a couple loot spots on the way over. Like I said, just kind of bullshitting my way around the cabins and all that, and just throwing some shit up in here. We like ammo. That way I don't have to pick any more out of my stash later. Yeah, now we're one-shotting. So that'll solve our damage issue, and we're still at 805% weapon chance. You could go like armor route if you were wanting to go down like death row and try to snag a vital core, but some things are just so rare that it just makes sense that weapons have like 3% base chance, and the roll for weapon armor is shared, if I remember right. I could be wrong. Ooh. Almost lost the armor there. Air Exiles, baby. I can take no more hits, it looks like, at this moment. But just having a ton of weapon find is really good for you overall if you're a scrapper. Most people that loot say, oh yeah, we're looting to scrap. I usually don't loot to scrap. I just kind of wanted to do that for this video. Just because I don't think I've pushed 800% before, and I really wanted to try it. And that crow's working it. Zombie birds aren't real. They're Secronom drones. They're also invisible zombies, according to Slur. Slur's amazing. Thanks for that, Slur, by the way, if you ever watch. If you haven't joined the Discord, you know, come on in. Don't be an outrageous fool on stream, but you're more than welcome. The great thing with this loadout and a Vindicator and an Ultra Boost, with no clan damage either, by the way, we're still building boosts. If you want a clan to run with competitively, hit me up. I'm all about that boost. Oh, there's some money. Even with all the scrap chance in the world, man, you're still getting RNG to find a 110, 120, etc., etc. But I haven't done a cabin loot run for a while, so like I said, I'm back on my bullshit. I advocated so heavily for cabins being some of the best looting. Ignore that death, it didn't happen. Might have been just a skill issue there. If you ever feel like you're playing poorly, I've been having just that day for like 3 days. So, but we're not going to let that, you know, we're not going to let that bring us down. Because, oh, did I get it already? Did I get rid of it? Oh, it's not there anymore. Here, I'll share it. I made it, there you guys go. Right there. Yeah, boy. Oh no, my profits, whatever will I do? Let's go again. I was gonna do a chem plant run. Hey viewer, what's up, friend? Change over to the proper scene. If you haven't had a chance to join the Discord, you can just point your phone at the QR code and go. Alright. We're gonna go... Yeah. We're gonna go all the way around this way this time. This is not the optimal cabin route either. The optimal cabin route is probably going to the southwest. Oh. You have to play really good now, or risk another death. Also trying to get rifle mastery up slowly but surely. Also, I guess I forgot to toggle collision off. Haha. If we ran with a little more damage reduction, we'd be way better off, but then you lose all your air exhale bonuses. You can run regular exhales if you want. I mean, it's definitely going to give you a lot more leniency towards insta-kill. Like, I with this loadout even fully repaired, I don't think I could take a swing from a bear. Maybe that's something that they could do with stealth in the near future, since stealth feels so weak. It doesn't feel weak when you're using a melee weapon, that's for sure, but like when you're equipped with a gun, maybe give it actually like a damage reduction or something. Or maybe a chance for the AI to forget you exist. It'd be terrible for bossing though. Oh, I'm not even on the right thing. Whoopsies. Oh, I'm missing a whole bunch of shit. What is going on? Oh, there it is. That looks better. I think that's a better spot for that, right in the center of the screen. I set up the QR code like before I had everything else set up. I think that looks better, guys. What do you guys think? Oh, not today, suckerfish. Oh, machine gun. No sneaky sneak up on me. There we go, there's some money. See, I have a problem with like the turn speed of this gun. I should not be shooting diagonally away from myself. That's stupid. That's stupid. How stupid is it? It's stupid. Is there cabins on this one? That's cool. That's like 1 into 1. Instead of zigzagging. I have a map. I should know this. I mapped this whole area. You think I'd know it, right? No. No, not even a fucking chance. There's a reason I made a big database. My brain just chooses what it wants to remember anymore. Side effects of aging. Bluey. What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Back on that bullshit, just doing some 800% weapon find looting. Oh, look at all that. All that nothing. All that nothing. I bet you if you take into consideration like all my boosts, the chance of being nothing should not exist. But it's like loot chance, and then loot amount, miss chance. So it's like, there's probably still like 10% chance. But, you know, item find I guess is broken. Don't quote me. What's up? What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me. What are you guys up to? You guys loot anything good? What kind of content do you guys want me to make? Tell me these things. I'm not a mind reader. I can attempt to, but it doesn't mean I'm good at it. Nerd. Nope. See ya. Ski mask? That way I can cosplay as a robber. Gasoline? That's why I can protest. Peacefully, by the way. Coming over a little bit of a cold out here. Had my whole family up in the hospital, so if I wind up sick, it's my turn. Oh yeah, not today, bear boy. No. Not today. You'd think we'd find more weapons. There we go. Bitching it comes to you, man. I'm telling you, I keep bitching about that legendary loot. It's gonna come. Haven't caught a fucking high-end loot in a long time. I think Dragon's Maw about 80,000 loots ago. Damn it. It's a skill issue. We'll scrap, repair, and we'll go right back out. Not a big deal. You want fast scrap? Sometimes you just gotta pay the price. Do you guys think I should go grab some money and buy some, like, let's see what the Air XLs are, right? Or even just like XLs. And just go, there's none? Did I just spell that wrong? Skill issue? No, it's not too bad. I'm running with terrible amounts of damage reduction because I'm running like 2 of these already. And I'm about to slot more if you guys want me to. Because, hilarious. Why are these going lower than XLs? What are regular salvages going for? Why are they so high? Why are they so high? You could literally turn these into these for like 2 million. All you gotta do is be on a hardcore Iron Man, LOL. I'm gonna make somebody's night. I'm gonna buy their Air XLs. What 2 implants do I get rid of though? Like that one seems like a definite, just drop it. And then I could drop that. That drops me 9% damage overall. Right? Yeah, you're right. Let's check Marketplace and see what Air XLs are going for over there. And then we can do a little magic. They're 25 mil over there. Huh. So I lose 1 million buying them here. There, everything except for one is giving some sort of boost. 26 mil is a pretty good price though for XLs. I think that's my 10th XL I just popped. Because we have 6 in rental and now 4 on hand. I thought I had more than that. I'm getting to the limits of what I can boost with implants. I got to get very competitive and push my friends to be competitive as well. Because now we're going to be 845 weapon. I just hope I made their night realistically with just paying an extra $9.99, you know? Like, I hope they wake up tomorrow morning and they can go get something they want out of the vendor, like they're a cultic or something, because I'll feel great about it. Because man, I'm just trying to have a blast with the game. When I'm having a bad time, I just try to put it down for like just a day or two, maybe do some minimal play, go do something stupid, you know, just gotta have fun. There we go. That's because you need to have a Dawn Chris apparently when you're a big boy, you know? Like when I grow up, it always sends me X Hammer blueprints all the time in X Kukri. So I actually made an X Hammer, and next time I get an X Kukri blueprint, I'm immediately going to go make one. I'm going to go buy a GC Kukri, and I'm immediately going to turn it into an X Kukri. What up, what up, what up? How are you? Welcome to me being back on that bullshit. There's no way I recommend running this many Air Exiles to anyone. Like, unless you're trying to loot for like a giveaway or something. Because I normally don't loot, like, with... Manny! Oh! Kamusta! Yeah, Serpent Fangs are amazing. I don't think anyone's going to disagree with that. I'd say the only players that shouldn't invest into Serpent Fangs as a weapon for bossing and looting is someone that already has a Dawn Enforcer or a Dawn Carbine or Nighthawk or a Vindicator. If you buy into Serpent's Fang with one of those items, you're just double dipping your resources for more of the same thing. Right? I'm trying to pick up that Filipino. Everyone I meet that's a Filipino has been amazing to me. So, for your friendship, salamat. Someday I hope to pick up Mandarin. I feel like there's a bunch of Chinese players out there that don't really do anything or interact with anyone because nobody wants to take the time to learn Mandarin or Cantonese. So I think I'm going to, like, in this part of my life, I'm going to start picking up Mandarin, Cantonese, Filipino, and Malay. Because, like, I feel like that's an audience that isn't getting any Western representation or anyone reaching out to them. And all of them, especially the ones that, like, will even just talk to you, they're all so kind. They're all so kind and helpful and respectful. And God, don't we miss the kind and respectful internet. I mean, I grew up on the internet where we'd all fuck your mother. Come on. It's the internet, right? But, like, come on. Come on, it can't be like that 24/7. Or can it? Welcome to the degenerate stream. We're all taking turns fucking each other's moms here, baby. But yeah, no, thank you all for joining. It's wonderful to have an audience and someone to talk to. Right, well, that's the thing, like I said, about, like, specifically because I'm talking, like, Dawn Enforcer. Dawn Enforcer, and all your Dusk weaponry as well, they don't have stat requirements at all. The big deal is that Serpent's Fang is such a good item because if I want to make a level 1 athlete and throw my Exile Mesh on him that I worked for like a week of bossing or whatever, I can put the Exile Mesh, the Serpent's Fang on the athlete. Now the athlete's walking around with 30% extra move speed. at level 1. That's amazing. You get in on an event and you want to make an alt for bossing. You move your Serpent's Fang, you move an Exile Mesh over, and then you grab double boost because you're on event, right? And next thing you know, you're running around with 100% increased speed, 70% increased damage and experience, and then throw GM on it for a whole $7 to appease the RNG gods, aka Neil. And next thing you know, I mean, you're just bussing, man. Oh, thank you, Minnie. Hey guys, Minnie's looking to do videos in the future too. He's DF Therapy on YouTube. He's absolutely a great time. Real easy to talk to and get along with. You guys would really like him. Uh, the YouTubers that I'm meeting, they don't all do like YouTube for DF. They do YouTube for a lot of other stuff, but they're all really down to earth and will actually take time to sit and talk with you and know about you. So I mean, if you want actual friendship coming from people that are trying to entertain, I think this is the group for you. And we work on tools, events, everything together. I'm trying to take feedback for tools and videos. So if you guys have something to say, I am listening. I am listening. I've had many viewers say that my microphone noise was too low compared to game noises and everything else. So we've done our best to rectify that. At some point in the next month, I'm going to grab a studio quality microphone only. That way we can be hanging out and you guys can hear me even better. $80 levels will come real quick, man, real quick. Especially if are you like mostly bossing? Are you doing any grinding on the quick reaction forces? Because the quick reaction force has some of the wasteland monsters in there, and they give an XP modifier of 2 versus most things in SB give 1.75. Bosses give 1.85 modifiers. So you're getting 15% increased experience gain per damage on wasteland creatures. If you can cheese yourself a Devil Hound into a couple cars where it falls under and still has a hitbox above map, that's a great tactic for XP. Devil Hound, Volatile Leaper, and Behemoth have a 2.25 modifier on their XP with their 300,000 health. DR, I feel like it's maybe lost some of its glory just to how populated Raven Ridge is with its scrap. I would say that current DR state of affairs is you are wanting to chase enhanced 120s, which would include your Exile Mesh and your Vital Core. So what you do is just get a ton of search speed, move your implants to like miscellaneous and armor find, really good case for scav hunt mimicking, fortune mimicking, because, and it's hard to justify that, but if that's the jackpot you're after, those items sell great. You can't get the Trekker or Commuter outside of DR at all, and those are very, I mean, when I say jackpot items, those items are auctioned. Last time I knew of, somebody spent like 300 mil on a Trekker, 200 mil on a blueprint or something. It's wild. It's wild. Those are not really on my to-do list. I go down to Death Row because this gets insanely boring if you don't do like a cabin run or go grind or bossing and stuff. Jonah, are you gonna go ahead and are you gonna swipe into the game, or are you gonna loot into the game? Because that gives me different options for you. If you're gonna swipe into it, I mean, you're just gonna like say, fuck it, I love the game, I want to support the server forever, and you want to give Neil $500 or $459 or whatever it is, and get that mass amount of credits. I would say our #1 priority swiping into the game is probably Oblivion Implant. The only time we don't want Oblivion Implant is when we have other implants to cover our speed without affecting our experience. That way when we're grinding in the wastelands, we're not getting that nasty negative 20% XP modifier in there. But even later on when you're not grinding, there's times I will mimic the Oblivion implant to move around, because then I'm getting 60% speed. Bought GM and 600 credits, but my pockets are not that deep. Okay, so let me think about that. So 600 credits is like 36 mil. 36 mil to cover 5 implant slots. That's rough. What I would do if I were you, I would loot in the northeastern zone and only pick up scrap weapons, gasoline, 14 mil, and energy cells. And sell those to the market and get yourself another 200 credits and maybe take... It's such a hard thing, right? Because like celerity seems like it's the most viable option right there, because you're so low in the pay-to-win bracket, and there's nothing wrong with that. Do what you can when you can. It's a hobby, not a life. So maybe shoot for celerity. If you don't want to go that high investing into a single implant at your level, I would say sell the credits, get your 36 mil, grab the 2 attack speed implants from the second on bunker, because 5% is quite a bit on a lot of weapons, but they also come with surge speed, move speed, and damage, right? And then you're still going to have 26 mil left over after that point. I'd recommend grabbing yourself some X Violence implants, very specifically X Violent implants, because they're not extremely expensive, and they're 4% damage. 4% damage on many of the decent weapons in the game can translate well above 20 damage a shot on a crit. And there's not going to be a point where you're not going to want damage. And X Violence doesn't have a downside to it, whereas the Air X Violence has a downside to it. And there's a Quartermaster implant that is basically free. There is a Brawler implant, which is basically free. And those 2 implants are fairly well irreplaceable for their cost. Rip Diablo Mort, rest in peace, buddy. I'll be joining you soon. I got a horde in the chem plant, baby. All this damage reduction that I don't have. You could also get the X Hypers. They're also another cheap implant. You could even get the Air X Hypers. I think they just reduce your damage reduction, but they're not insane. Another thing I guess I wasn't thinking about is you're going to have enough money to craft a Devil's implant. Devil Hearts are pretty cheap right now. They're 400,000 a crack, maybe 500,000. And forgive me if I'm wrong, it's 6% speed and or maybe 5% movement speed and damage reduction without looking. And then you could, guys, at 36 mil, I'm pretty sure someone correct me if they want to. He could craft an Apex implant, get 8% movement speed, damage, XP, and 15% damage reduction. He could pair that with his runner implant and his brawler and quartermaster, and that gives him 4 implants with 1 free. He could leave the enforcer implant in and have his 5 slots right there. He'd have 25% increased damage reduction. He would have 13% movement speed and experience gain, 10% cash, ammo, weapon, armor, 5% loot, and 8% damage. That, with that kind of money, I think you craft your Apex. Check Spikers, Greyhawks, and Goretooths right now for your rare metal scrap. They are extremely low. That should let you make your, I think you need 3 bars. 3 bars, and then you're going to need, I'm pretty sure it's 23 of each of the biomass, volatile hides, and devil's hearts. And you might get ripped on the volatile hides on that. Those need to be checked. But worst case scenario, you could be at least making the devil's implant. I'm actually real proud that the community let the Devil Heart prices drop that far. Devil's Implant is so good for new players. Well, hold on, let me sign into chat. I'll drop you guys a file. I'll put it on screen real quick and then I'll get right back to doing it. There's a looting implants list on here. That's like, I know it doesn't look all that fantastic right here or anything, but this is like 200 hours of work. So you guys can really have just like one web page open and it doesn't take forever to load. I think that's a big deal breaker for looking at the wiki. It eats up a lot of time. INYH does a fantastic job of keeping it updated. So all of that data is essentially from INYH and from the wiki. If you guys want something done to that, let me know. If you guys think something's hard to read or something, say something so I can take care of it. I want it to be friendly for everybody to read and run through. It's one of my ways of giving back. I think I just scrapped a walkie. I think we're going to move to 40k loots. We're doing pretty good at staying alive. And we have plenty of loot spots that we can hit. This one's mastercrafted, right? Yep. You're not 40k. You're not 40k. I didn't grab any cage, so I can't settle for 20k loots. Ooh, see that? When you hit them, they speed up. That was something that got pointed out to me by Anon Rebel. He does a little bit of DF streaming, but what he really does is Dynasty Warriors. If you guys are into Dynasty Warriors, oh, he's got so much move speed. He's teleporting. He's winning happy, dude. They are huge. They were 70 members when I checked them earlier, like a month ago. And everybody I've met from them has been super nice. So I think I said something like contrarian to that in an earlier video or maybe in some Discord messages. Disregard. You think that list is pretty good? I was thinking about, do I snip all of their implants and put the icons next to it, or is that just unnecessary? Because I'm trying to draw the line between minimal, but I also want you to be able to just look at it and know. And I'd be using my Dawn Enforcer, except for my pistol mastery is complete. And the only thing I'd get is like 0.0001 XP for leveling it up further. Hello. I'm here to take all your monies. Oh yeah, no, fuck you. Get off. I think the one I was gonna do was gonna be like builds, right? I wanted to make like builds, like these weapons work great on this class with these implants. And then maybe like cut it to each 4 section, like you have 4 implants, you have 8 implants, and really think about what it takes to get everything everywhere. That way there's going to be visual guides at the end. I hate to like start making meta-defining builds because there's just so much creativity in a game, but I feel like we're at a point where if the game's audience is going to grow anymore, there probably needs to be a meta created, and we got to work on it together to make sure it works and make sure it's comfortable and try to get the best options out there for everybody. Dude, I think we need, hear me out. When you get a horde in the chem plant, I feel like it's the least dangerous horde in the game. Like in the end game areas. I think we need exploding rats. And a boss rat. We need exploding rats and a boss rat. Flaming rats. Yes, flaming rats. We need flaming rats too. Irradiated rat, flaming rat, boss rat. Everybody hates them. Double down on it. Because the reality is, when you put a bunch of good mechanics into a game, you get short-term praise. But if you put difficult and rewarding mechanics in a game, you generally get better player pace. M60. Cooking, baby, cooking. Especially if you really mix it up. Like, if I were to ask them to, like, you know, we're all going, come on, admin, fix the loot rates. Clayton, fix the loot rates. Hell yeah, you know what? Fix the loot rates, but make it damn near impossible to, like, live through a horde out here. You know what I mean? Make it balanced. Balance the rewards out. But, like, on the other hand, I remember looting in here at level 200, and when I was looting the first week Raven Ridge came out, I was like 214, 224, somewhere in there. And that was not a 40k loot. And I was looting to keep up the mini EX boost, right? But I was profiting. I was profiting while looting mini EX boost, right? So I was buying credits from the market, making mini EX boosts. So I don't see how that's not a win-win. I mean, yeah, people are going to hoard stuff, but ultimately they're buying credits out of the market with better scrap rates. And if you're buying credits out of the market, somebody's got to swipe to replenish them. Or are we worried about a credit crash? Well, you know, all sorts of questions. Things that I'm not properly qualified to answer in most people's opinion. That's not a 40k loot. You don't like the exploding one? He just got an Asval Ghost. We're going to cheer him on. His name is Peterbot. Yeah. Peter. Yeah. Yeah. It's nuclear. The F is silent, stupid. Ah! Immortal rat! Immortal rat! Immortal rat! Immortal rat! Immortal rat! Oh, that shit's funny, man. That shit's funny. Oh, man, yeah, we gotta have fun. We gotta have fun. I'm gonna clip that one later. That's a YouTube short right there. Taking a sip of the Cursed Mountain Dew, aka Monster Nitro. I've been sitting there trying to figure out like what its exact flavor profile is for a long time. And I always thought like orange citrus, but it's got a lot of Mountain Dew flavor to it. Oh yeah, yeah. It's all fine and dandy until a mortal rat. I am so not used to using rifles. They're so much slower than pistols. But they're so satisfying. Oh yeah, yeah. I really want them to bring back the flavor that was anti-gravity, A-N-T-E, and then gravity. They tried to rebrand it, I think as Cosmic Peach. I'm pretty sure that was the same flavor. I really want them to bring back Monster Assault, but I found the home hack for that one since it doesn't exist the way it used to now. It's like a Dr. Pepper, like a Dr. Pepper flavor. It's terrible, in my opinion. If you like it, cute, but. Have you tried the Spectre as well? I have not done a video on it yet, but that gun is just like the Marauder 55. It's something that people are sleeping on. The gun is really good. And it gives you a different flavor, you know what I mean? Because it's got suppression noises on it versus... And if you guys haven't joined the Discord, use the QR code in the bottom left. I have bots set up to alert if I'm live, just in case you're not grabbing YouTube alerts, and YouTube alerts are kind of late to the show sometimes. The page up there is live. No! That's what I get for not paying attention. I really want to make a script that, like, maybe bypasses this wait. Well, crap. Had too much fun too fast. I don't know if I can recover ammo. Can't recover ammo. That's alright. Try to quick buy it off one of them. Offer them a low ball just so they get off it. I'm gonna grab mine out. take an armor with us this time. Yeah, Spectre's fun. Spectre's a lot of fun. Marauder outshines it DPS wise, but you'll see why I say the Spectre's still really good. The biggest thing about the Marauder is the very high crit chance. Separates it away from pretty much every other gun. Best item I've ever looted was Dragon's Maw and Marauder 55 when they were both over 100 mil. I've looted a fully assembled Dragon's Maw, 2 Dragon's Maw blueprints, 2 Marauder 55 blueprints, and 2 Marauder 55s. Those, if you go over to Fairview Nexus, there's a link for that in my Discord, which is another Discord. And it'll be in approved mods and scripts. There's also, that'll be Shrike 00's quick services. He also has alternate scrapping and alternate selling. Maybe you don't like the new scrapping tool because you scrapped your 3,000 box ammo and couldn't recover it like I did. And you don't want to do that again, so you want it broken into sections. And Shrike's script covers that. But when the Spectre crits, man, its base damage is so high. I don't think there's a weapon in Raven Ridge that is not worth using as far as the rare loots. I've seen people talk about even like the LR32, the Warhawk's little brother. I haven't got my hands on that one yet. It's on my to-do list. I have not got my hands on a Nighthawk, but I don't know that I want to, considering the Rust Hound hits harder. And I already have the Vindicator. But, instead of making you guys jump... yeah, I'm gonna make you guys. You guys gotta join my Discord. Join my Discord to join Fairview Nexus's Discord. It'll be in DF1 Resources. It's like a forum set up there. Oh man, dude. I remember when the... I probably wasn't there when the Corpse Destroyer and the Corpse lineup came out, but they were in the credit shop about the time I started playing, and I was broke, dude. I was living on my own at 17. Working at a Long John Silver's as a shift leader, dude. I did not make enough money back then. I was making like $8 an hour. Like, I could not afford to buy credits. I could buy gold membership, though. So, I'd buy the gold membership. I'd sell my credits for 60,000 a stack. And I'd buy myself a katana. Those sell for 100K. We're going to get off this block. We're not equipped for bossing. Corpse Eruptor, right? That's the grenade one. I was looking at all of them, putting together weapon sheets. I think the Corpse Eruptor is one that still like stands out among the weapon choices there. And I think the shotgun is still decent too. And then the Corpse Hammer or Sledgehammer or whatever it is that the Corpse Destroyer? That one is still on par with like Spiker. So it's usable. It's just who's going to pay that money for a collectible version of the Spiker? People who want to collect. I probably shouldn't pick that up. Probably shouldn't have picked that up either. That's what this doesn't. Sometimes the game feels like they're just gotcha farming us, like Final Fantasy Brave Exvius or Genshin or anything, because it's like here's no real development because they don't give us a roadmap anymore. Like I think the biggest roadmap update's like we're working on Unity 5, right? And it's like, yeah, that's cool, but like, where's the death row points, interest and stuff? Like, that's what we want to hear. That's what gets you bricked up. You know what I mean? Oh man, there's nothing stupid about letting him keep the account, man. You did what a brother would do. Don't feel bad about that. This game is only one RNG loot away from you having the best day of your life at any point in time. And I mean, things like hitting 415, they're celebration moments. And honestly, chef's kiss to the development team. Hey man, thanks for the subscription. Chef's kiss to the development team, because moving Dusk to 200, X Dusk to 300, and Dawn to 400 give players more to celebrate more often. Because moving from there you go. Haven't watched some of these videos, be like, hey man, look, check it out. People still stream this stuff. Find other guys like Egghead. Egghead does a bunch of stuff. I mean, I watch my own videos and it makes my algorithm say, oh, this guy likes Dead Frontier. So I get to see all these other streamers and everything that they're doing. And I'm like, I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I know people kind of want some of the loadouts and things like other people are doing, but it's like, man, but I don't want to dig into their content, right? I don't want to dig into their content. They have their own system, and people like them for their system. I want you guys to come here because you like the way that I go live. I like to go live more than I like to make videos. All of my subscribers are pretty much from videos and live videos in the last 28 days. So you guys like having some live interaction here on YouTube, or you guys are getting the live videos and watching them later. So that's why I try to maintain my live schedule as best I can. I'm trying to make videos and shorts to push the algorithm so we can build a rally force behind me, so maybe someday I can afford to play games full time for you guys and do more giveaways. Yeah, I remember that. I said someday that'll be me, and it's like I, I just I got too sidetracked by playing games with other people and other games over time. I've given up AAA titles and console games completely, just to be more appreciative for large communities on small game developer platforms. Right on, right on. Shorts have been good for like getting people to click on the channel. And I guess that's like what most people use shorts for, but like shorts seem like they're going to be absolute ass. Like the path to monetization through shorts is like getting somebody to click and watch 3 million shorts from you. 3 million. And the thing is, shorts are addicting, right? But who's watching Dead Frontier shorts? We are. We're watching Dead Frontier shorts. We play it. There's 5,000 of us. How am I going to get 5,000 of us to click on 3 million videos? That means I need to like break. I've seen how people do it, right? Like when they're busy doing something else with their life, they're opening their YouTube videos and they're just making their entire videos in a series of shorts. That would be great if YouTube had better indexing for it. Because if you like click through people's like shorts where they're doing like full episodes of like Dragon Ball Z manga or whatever, you're seeing that they have all of them like backwards. You got to scroll all the way to the bottom, right? And there's no like autoplay function for that list when I'm looking at them. So I'm like, oh man, there's so much that could be done here to make this viable. because I'm just trying to entertain. I've always liked talking to people. I love playing in voice chat, and not everybody's always available for voice chat. So if I'm bored and I'm playing and trying to accomplish something, or I have a stupid idea, I love to hit go live. And that's why I also came, like, the layout over here, like, in case you guys are like, what are they talking about? Who's he talking to? I was like, I gotta get something like that, man. People are gonna be like going, who the fuck is this dude talking to? Because YouTube's chat replays are terrible too, right? We love YouTube, but we just want so much from them. Oh, yeah. Alright. That's not good. Did I pass up on .55 ammo at some point? Pacifist loot run begin. Find loot spot, change to Dawn Mesh, exit building, come back in. That's the method. Oh, we may not even need to leave the... Ooh, that guy's gonna get all the aggro now. Sucks to be him. Yeah, get him, get him. Mortal rat, get him, get him. Get him. Floan Rocom, sorry. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm stealth maxed. Good luck with that. Pleasure, man. Pleasure, man. Thanks for the subscription. I'll try to keep up as many videos as I can for you while you're at work. At least 2 live streams a week guaranteed. And if I have more time, I'll make videos and shorts and crap. Up. Well, that's all she wrote for that run, huh? That's a pathetic run. Spent too much time, doing, killing. Is there some meds in here for me? A trade bot? Trade bot? Trade bot, yep. Nope. No meds in there. There's room in the market for N5A up in Valcrest now. You're welcome. Plug it, boys. Stealth ain't gonna help where we're going. Alright, Chem Plant's being real mean to us tonight. We're gonna go to the other place. If you haven't seen it before, these are half block skips. You get about halfway across the map, and then you drop down or up or whatever you got to do. And the point of it is not so much speed, because even at the speed I'm moving, you get to the edge of the map the same. But it's actually your energy. If you look right up here to the top left, we should be able to hit the prison without running out of our stamina from running. And it works the same way going over to Chem Plant. .31% when we entered this block. And that's at max endurance, so take that into consideration. But now we have 16% left on joining the prison block. That's a good start. Hello, I'm Madness Driver. I am here to ruin looting for you. I heard you guys like quiet weapons. I'll have none of that. Alpha bullshit. Vindicator ammo? Motorcycle jacket, come on. Money. We love money. Should I rename this looting chainsaw? I think I should rename it the looting chainsaw. People. There's people here, we gotta be quiet. We don't want them to see us. Okay, perfect. I don't think he noticed us. Fucking mag. Fucking mag. Love it. I always get excited when I see the FM mag, just because, like, I know that's a 40k loot. Like, it's just instant in my brain. And I'm like, yeah. If you see someone with a flesh reaver while you're looting, and you're worried about bringing zombies to them, do not worry. Flesh reaver is too safe. definitely too safe of a weapon, right? Like, being an absolute shite down in wastelands, standing still and fighting entire hordes against a wall, it's a little ridiculous in a good way. Prison is definitely easier to loot than the chem plant. If you don't mind the crippling arthritis of all the minuscule movements that you have to do. Down. You gotta go this way, Michael. We have so much territory to cover yet. And the Flesh Reaver's so safe. Mr. Silent has entered the area. Sir, it announced you are here. Yeah, now we can make an amulet again. That's always nice. I swear I hit this loot spot before. Oh, now you want to give me the Spectre ammo. I see. Alright, library, do your thing. Do your thing, Mr. Library. Everybody always finds something here. Oh, I don't want to pick that up. What's wrong with me? Oh. That's a looty loot right there. No dachi for me. There we go. There we go. It's starting to look better than it is. There we go. I almost wonder if it's worth it to hit these in the shower just because of how long they take to get over to them. Like, this whole area up here is kind of shit. Like, what stopped you from making a doorway here or there with one less shower? Just so we could have some smooth transitioning in here. It's not the end of the world, but still. I'll tell you what the hell it's good for, though. If you need to fight the horde with a grenade launcher, that area would be good, I think. Otachi. That's a no dachi from me, bro. Did we already loot up? No, okay, cool. Suppose I walked into that one. I think it has too much knockback. kind of embarrassing how low the loot rate is in this game, even with like outstanding percentages. It's been a lifetime since I've picked up anything like outstanding. Like, I don't think I've even picked up a 120 in the last week. I might have. It might have been a Nomad Mesh. Makes me want to go run like 10,000 loots around like second on bunker, and then go back and like hit something in Raven Ridge just to see if there's like a pity system for it. I guess I picked up 2 X blueprints last week, so I mean there goes all my luck for a year. Money. Oh, I didn't expect cabins on this block. This is a boss block. It may not be a boss block. So if you're ever running for your life, aim for the middle of the building, and you'll pretty much always hit the door. It's when you think it's on one side or the other that you wind up dying. There's another 75,000 loot. No red envelopes tonight so far either. Crazy. Red envelopes are nice because you can just open them. Cabin straight down, cabin in the middle. It's gonna be a sweet ass loot run. Another 75,000 loot. I almost feel like I should hold those and sell them after the event ends. So I don't think the next event has free boosts. Because I'm thinking we're getting anniversary next and I just can't remember. There's 2 here. 3 here. Oh my god! I've smoked too many chainsaw fumes. I can't even tell where the door is. I went to open the dresser drawer on the nightstand, and what did I get? I went outside. Let's go. Zero brain cell gaming. Yee! Black trench coat. Come on. That's not a loot. That's a lot of shotgun ammo. For an 800 capacity box. That was a triple box. But I just don't know that it was worth 40k. Red envelope! See? Alright. Come on. That's not a 135. See, I'm going to start telling the game that I'm sad it's not a 135. That's not a 135. That's also not a 135. I'll take it, but that's not a 135. Come on, game. It's time. It's my turn. Come on, boo-boo. Let's go. Running down a dream that never did come to me. Working on a mystery, going wherever it leads. Running down a dream. You guys like old rock? I fucking love rock. I was thinking about buying like a UMG sync license just so I could play like actual music. Their application process doesn't look promising. They like want to know the name of like your major production that you're doing. I'm like, I want to be a little streamer. I want to do the stream thing. I want to be a Mr. Streamer. It's like there's no option for like small. They like want to know if you're a major motion film trying to request one of their songs. It's like, am I gonna wait for 6 years for this? That was a 5 times max cap heavy grenade. That was for them Exploder boys, you know what I'm saying? You guys ever take the Exploder out into PvP? Oh man, it's hilarious. Just trying to rain a hailstorm down on them when they're lagging and just chip the hell out of them while hiding behind walls while they all try to bounce their flesh seeker around the door on you. And then just like, as soon as they come into the room, switch to the flesh reaver and just run it into them. Give them that big. This is not our block. This is a better block. I'm going to hit this one first. The others are in a line better. Hopefully I'm not talking too quiet for this piece of shit microphone. I've had this thing for like 2 years. It was a $16 Wally World special. No, I don't want to pick that shit up. Oh well, I gotta open the red envelope later. Might as well drop that at the same time. Took a hit from that fire there. It didn't look like I was standing in the middle of it in my screen, but who am I to judge? We'll take it. I really, really, really recommend you not run with an exile mesh with this many air exiles. I really recommend Dawn Reactive, Vengeance Guard, or a Husk. But this is fun. That was 3 money loots in a row. I feel like my luck's about to change for the better. Lots of greens, but they're melee. I don't want melee. Green melees don't sell very well to the scrapyard. Black trench coat by the telephone. This was the Men in Black house. No, no, no. Hopefully my editor cuts that part out. I should have said Matrix. This was where Morpheus or Neo logged out, yeah? Loot spot. Ain't shit there. Fuck. Fuck. Hell yeah. Fuck. Alright. Okay, everything else looks legitimate. Nice solid amount of red envelope money. That looked like it rolled maxed. Close to maxed. Hey, that's some good money. Fuck. That's some good money. Alright, now we're just gonna try to jackpot our way back to town. Might as well hit a couple more spots on the way, it doesn't hurt. You can always pick up more money. You can always use meds too. Don't need no stinking wooden planks. Fuck them shotgun shells. I don't remember if there's cabins on this block to hit. There is, and I didn't hit any on the way too, so I know these are good to hit. We're just basically looking for a jackpot. We're either gonna die or make it back to the camp real quick here. Wakizashi? Waka fuck me. Grinder, my favorite app. Brooch. Fucking motorcycle jacket. Wow, that's a bunch of really different loot all in a row right there. Like, why couldn't the motorcycle jacket be an FM12 ABEC? Why couldn't the brooch be a crown or a blueprint? XM25, money. Get out of here. Nice try, suckerfish. See, right there, right there. That's why we need a use button on that son of a bitch. I'd be pissed off if that one's less than 100. Like, less than 40k, I just got shit on. But it's reason to get another loot. Now we can use our red envelope. Any guesses? Fantastic. That was a net game. Run it in, scrap it out, baby. Run it in, scrap it out. Apparently it didn't want to support me in my methods of doing more than 30 scraps at once. That's a fantastic run. One thing this game could really work on is not opening 40 billion fucking tabs. be right back. And the best part about the weapon is unlimited ammo. Whatever, I didn't give a fuck. I'm gonna have to watch out for that. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're looting, I don't recommend just picking up 40,000 loots. Because you may not have the implants to sustain it. That's crazy. The push got me. go pull something crazy. $68 damage boost on the pistol. 68 damage boost. What's that break down to? I think our 504. We can live with that. We're overdue for a rare. Well overdue for a rare, so we're going to run high miscellaneous chance here at 220%. Second time loss. Time to run it back at the chem plant. No. Nope. Also nope. 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 Wait. Yeah. We'll barricade up while we're here. Nope. 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 I don't see too terrible of a difference between 6 and 800%. I think 600s from 400 feels fantastic, but I don't know how much of a difference 6 to 8 makes. I'm actually waiting for my gold membership to run out because I want to try to get more blueprints, and in theory reducing weapon and armor chance helps with reducing the pool. what I can grab. Like, because I'm wondering if I'm, you know, finding weapons and armor on things that should have rolled blueprint. I'll be missing a lot of loot spots, but woohoo, 2 in a row. Should be illegal. I'm way too comfortable with the Dawn Enforcer. I love it. It's such a perfect weapon. When did the yellow get the purple cloud behind it? That used to be green. I may not have been paying enough attention, but I feel like that's an issue. They also explode green with a purple haze behind them. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Still getting a lot of weapons. We are getting a lot more barricade stuff than normal. There we go. That's a loot worth picking up. I think I just finally figured out when you see that purple smoke appear out of nowhere on your screen, I'm pretty sure that's a zombie spawn rotation. We need those. Not today, buggy. Oh, you're not gonna let me... Did I for real? I didn't pack a claw hammer, guys. It's crazy. I gotta double check, actually, because if there's a claw hammer in there... We just got spaghettied, that's all. Sometimes you get the spaghetti. don't think I'm missing that many loot spots with that orange jack either. I might retire my orange jack. I've been thinking this for a while. I'm pretty sure that there's an upper limit to how many loot spots an area can have. I don't know if anyone's built a database on that or not, but I'd love to get that. When I just died with the damn Flesh Reaver. Dude, I'm way spoiled by all my pistol damage, man. Was that you? Oh man, I'm such a fucking asshole. Get him, get him, get him. Look at this immortal rat. Go, immortal rat, go. It's your turn to scream, immortal rat. So funny story. There's another guy I play with named Reno, and we'll go bossing together, right? And there's a mini game involved in that. And the mini game is that him and I try to explode things on each other. So if I'm ever giving you too much shit in there, just drag a horde towards me and start blowing shit up on me. Unless I have 79 mil on me, like the other night. I died with 79 mil to a random player's explosion and lost 29 mil or whatever. It might have been 27, but... That's a good run. That's a good run. Damn. I'm starting to get tired. Not paying attention. It's past my bedtime. I'm an old man. What'd you say, Sonny? I can't see you typing over there. My eyes are bad. Did you know you can run Chem Plant pretty well pacifist? They don't have the ability to turn and hit in here. So if you're patient and not stupid like me, we're just on that death spam. I need a death counter. That's right, those barricades will stay up for tomorrow. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And, you know, if you didn't catch everything on stream, I tried to keep it a little longer so you had something to watch tomorrow, too. Thank you all for watching. Thank you especially for dropping in, and Take care.